Welcome back, everybody. I'm here with some more Digimon ReArise, and today I got a tier list for you guys. The tier I haven't done one of these in a very long time. I had a plan originally to do them once a month. Maybe I'll start doing them once a month again. Because since we're getting really power crept, so whatever this may be is like up to like when this video is recorded. That's like the tier things are. Sometimes new Digimon could come and totally derank some of these Digimons. So this is just like my personal opinion and experience. If you guys have a different opinion, let me know down in the comments why. Don't just be like, man, this is stupid. Why is that C rank? It's supposed to be A rank or S rank. Like, no, no, no. Let me know how you use it down in the comments. Like we could all learn from each other, right? But yeah, that's happened before. But what's his name? But yeah, it's gonna be SS rank, S rank, A rank. The only reason I make those ranks there is just to kind of like separate the differences. There might be very slight differences that make a Digimon a lot better. I also put D and F rank because like those ranks are very similar, but D might be like a little bit more useful. F is like total trash. Honestly, that category just gets bigger and bigger as time passes by. But let's get started. I'll kind of explain the ranks as I go. F rank, obviously, Digimon are just gonna slow you down for PvP. Better not use them. All the days that Poopmon was higher. But he's there. Don't use Piedmon. For F rank, I'm not gonna bother like touching too much on it, only because yeah, it's F rank, guys. These are really old Digimon, really fragile. Don't really do much in the meta. Um, so yeah, it's just I don't want to waste too much time talking about this. This guy gives you maybe some I will explain. Rave Mod gives you blind protection, but with Beelzemon, it clears it, and gives you blind, so it's kind of like ridiculous at that point. This guy is no good. This one's gonna be D rank, and I'll explain later as I show. I guess the other ones are gonna go there. This Minervamon's like very fragile. However, I did put a D rank because it could have some potential use. Push comes to shove, you don't have anything else. You could kind of use it for lowering your opponent's defense by 20% if you're in need of that. Hyandromon, I don't even bother with him. Like, he's tenacious, but he's not as tanky as he used to be. Very like power crept, so increasing your defense using him might not be the best idea, honestly, at this point. Rosamon, the character of the game, OP. No, but not really. It's trash. This one's trash. This is a story one. Metal Edamon, always trash. This guy got a boost just recently. However, his abilities are kind of still mediocre. It doesn't do much. I actually want to try it out in PvP during Death Week. I'll do that during Death Week, but I do believe this is top tier trash. And Poopmon, Piedmon is not a thing anymore. Sukuyamon, I push comes to shove, like it still dies so easily, but I guess there's not a lot of stuff that has immunity to that, so that'll be the reason why I put a D rank because it won't survive, but it could still potentially skill lock your opponent. And who knows? That might make your match. This guy D rank just because he could have some use because of that increased crit. Like that's the only reason why. Increased crit, more damage. Combine that with Beelzemon. If you don't have anything else, like I said, D rank, F rank is very similar. If honestly for these ranks, guys, if you find like okay, this one should be C rank, don't complain too much down in the comments. It's not a big deal. These sometimes can go up and down in rank depending on what team you use, depending if you have it maxed out, depending if what team you're using it on. And honestly, it's just like one above or one down. Metal Sea Dramon, no, don't use him. Not even during Tenacious Week. Maybe during Tenacious Week, but not really. There's a lot better Tenacious Digimons. These are like old. This guy gives you 20% defense. I don't know how useful that's going to be. I think it still could get knocked out, but I say if it increases a stat like that, let's bump it up. It's better than all this, honestly. Some of this could have been good back then, but not anymore. This guy doesn't really do good by itself no more. If it did the same thing as Heavy Leomon instead of just Shout, then we're talking, you know? But no, it doesn't do that. Rosemon, don't use. No, don't use this guy. Nope. Placiomon healers. That's where it gets tricky. Do I want to put it C rank or don't use? Because I'm gonna put it C rank, just because like it's more useful sometimes depending on like a real tank team. It could be more useful. This guy I'm gonna put D rank just because it's very specific with Brave. I think it's Brave and I'm not sure it heals itself. It's Common Brave, isn't it? I don't know. It's bad. Don't use that guy. Yeah, this is gonna be a really like big list. Um, this is a mega tier list and has armor, I guess, included. However, there are some Digimons that I kind of want to leave here for honorable mentions. Like this one's an ultimate. I'll leave it there to talk about that later. You know, Mirage Gagumon is not so good. Not good. Not good. Yeah, a lot of these are gonna be not good, guys. Unfortunately, that's how this is gonna go. This one, you never know where it could surprise you. It's gonna die quick, but like who knows if it like your Beelzemon is just gonna keep surviving because of his ability. It's quite annoying sometimes. It's happened before. This guy, just because it could skill lock, it's not as useful as it used to be, but I guess it could skill lock. You know, this one now better for Clash Battle. Again, these I'll talk about in a bit. That one's there. Barbamon's always been trash to me. This one could increase your health, but I'm not sure how much you know. Like it dies. It's just a little bit better than these. These just are just kind of like either generalist or they're just something a little bit that could potentially be useful. This one, I want to put it here just because it does extra damage when it crits. I guess better than all this, you know. Kentaro, yeah, I'm just gonna put it there. A little bit better than all these, I think. This one, no, very fragile. No, yeah, let's not use these. Let's just put it with healers, you know, along the lines of healers. Depending on how you use it, depending on the tank team, this one might not be as good anymore. Um, it was only good for a little bit, to be honest. Oh, and the Omegamon. I'm gonna put him B rank or A rank. B rank. Yeah, he could be used. Just doesn't do as much as it used to do. I'm gonna put him B rank. I feel really good about that. Then this guy over here, Xgamon, he was known as a brave killer, but you know he's not killing any braves anytime soon. That's why I'm gonna put it down there, especially since the meta like it kind of just goes trash. This guy powers up, lowers your opponent's crit. That's why it's a little bit better. This one increases your crit, so there's that. This one increases your crit. It could be used like that. This one sucks. This one sucks. This one could, I guess, help you tank a little bit more. And Minervamon. Honestly, I'm gonna put it here, or it's here. I'll decide a little bit later. And once I kind of starts, I guess, putting more. Yeah, Minervamon could be used, but it's not recommended anymore. You don't even need it. Yeah, C rank. It could have potential use. Man, how that one has fallen. And this guy, nah, I'm just not gonna put. Don't use him. Magnetramon could have its uses. It could have its uses, so it's there. Honestly, you're always better off using the top tiers because all this is don't use. This one if you have to, and these like I guess in a certain team it could do something. This guy only because it dispels, but still it's kind of like it'll die fast. This one same as Minervamon, just lowers your opponent's defense. It's a very just general Digimon. This way increases your HP, so I'm gonna put it there. That could come in clutch sometimes. This guy is not good. I could see how this guy could be useful, I guess, but not in this meta. This guy over here, Beelzemon was not good. This guy, okay, I want to say he's here, but to be honest, like he's kind of really bad. Like, don't use him. All right, let's see. More bad Digimon, guys. More bad. This one gives you crit protection. No matter what type of crit protection, I'm gonna put him here. I feel really good about putting him better than this one, only because whether it's one turn, two turns, three, four, or five, it could still be wiped. So it's as defensive as the other ones, but it's not as good as the other ones. You know. This guy, I'm gonna put him C rank. Yeah, I think I feel good about C rank because it doesn't do too much damage, but it can be wiped from its thing. But also it could get hit with fade. There's a lot of Zorts going around. This guy don't use Crusadermon. I've seen some leveled up Crusadermons, and like it's one shot sometimes. So that's pretty interesting. I like that I've seen that. I'll put him there. Could potentially be here. I think I'll put him here only because of that nuking that I've seen. This guy, he's usable but not really. Imperial Dramon, definitely A rank. Yeah, so I feel really good about the placings of these. Um, there's stuff that's better than this. However, this one's highly usable. I still like them, honestly. I did a video on it, if you guys care to see it. Let's see. Where do I put this one? It's this healer, but it's a little bit better because it gives your opponent statuses and it heals you. So I'll put it a little bit better because you could do some status team shenanigans with Azulongmon. This one, I guess I'm going to put it here. It's with the healers. Let's put it. Nah, let's not put it next to Minerva. This guy. I guess if you have to, I think you have to get it through an egg. Am I correct? No, it was through the summons that you shouldn't have done. Yeah, it was right here. This guy is here, the fallen. Healer is gonna go here. This guy, I think it increases the crit rate, but it's not good. It's not good. It doesn't do much. This one, it could have its uses. It could have its uses. I want to say it's almost C rank. It's between C and D. Some of these are kind of hard. This one could be used, but like the other day I went against one and like got like destroyed. So it's not good. This guy, yeah, it could be used because it increases tech, I think. This one, don't even use it. The other one's better. Increases your defense. This one could be used. Galamon, it could have its uses, but not as much as it used to, but it's better than these. And then Zwart. Zwart, S rank. Right now, Zwart is very S rank because those heavy Leomons, if you wipe the status protection and fate protection, then you hit, Leomon activates your opponent, which is very, like, common, right? Yeah, so he's good. I just don't put him as S rank because he could easily be knocked down too. But definitely a good counter to a lot of stuff that's going on right now. Lucimod, B rank. B rank Lucimod. Definitely. Not bad. Honestly, okay, these B ranks, some of them maybe I could push a little bit higher, but I'm going to put it there just because it is really fragile. However, it's very useful. Like, these could be more useful, I guess, than all these. Susanomon, I've seen some Susanomon shenanigans. I'll put a B rank. I'll give Susanomon that. This guy, not so good. This guy, what does this guy do again? I think it's also a Digi-Egg. Don't get the Digi-Egg. You don't need him. Creepymon, I'm gonna put him A rank. I could be wiped, huh? B rank. I feel good about B rank. Oh, B rank, yeah, because it gives you status protection, but it could be wiped. Like every Digimon has 5-turn wipe right now, so that's a yikes. I'm gonna put him in A rank just because it still works. It's still a thing. This guy, don't use. I'll put him here. Yeah, that sounds good. This one could be more useful. So I'll put him here next to Susanomon, just because I don't think it could be wiped, and it gives you skill lock. So it's very like niche, I guess. This guy don't use. This one could be useful. To increase and lower your opponent's defense. So I'm gonna put him a little bit higher than the rest of the stuff. Because I think he lowers your opponent's defense and lowers your opponent's what's his name? Power resistance, I think, if I'm correct. Healers. Some of these don't get their eggs. I think they suck. This one increases your HP. So along with this, I think they both belong. There's one exception with this Jesmon. I'm going to do this one early. I'm going to put him here. Yeah, just because Jesmon generally doesn't do much, but it increases your HP and can keep giving itself that. So I guess it's like mid tier kind of stuff. Better than these. It does a better job of like surviving, I guess. This one's trash. This one's trash. This guy could be used. I'm gonna give it C rank. No. You see, this is where it gets kind of blurry because some of these could go interchanged. This is kind of lower. Yeah, this one's weaker than this one. This one's a better version of this one. And we just got the new Digimon that I'll talk about in the end. Let's see, Alfamon. Yeah, I'm Alfamon. I'm gonna give it S rank because it nukes, and that comes in clutch too. This guy could be used. I don't know, no, right here. I'll put that right there. That seems like a good spot. Um, B rank? No, I don't even think it deserves B rank. This one, it's a little bit better than these healers, to be honest. And then I'm gonna put this one very fragile, but I've seen some really tank teams like really put really good use to her. Dies real fast though. Um, that's if you guys want to add it, to just increase your damage. I guess if you guys are liking Digimon, this one increases your damage too. I think it's tech, increases tech. This guy. Now this guy, I'm gonna put SS rank, guys. And listen to me, like SS rank, S rank, and A rank could kind of be like, well, what the heck are you doing? But this guy, literally, like out of my whole Digimon squad, like he survives. Like if everything else dies, for some reason he's always the last one there, unless he got hit with like Fade or DOT. But most of the times he's there surviving, and he wins the match, and he's the last one surviving. So he's S rank, SS rank right now. How this will change, like I told you guys, this tier list is just kind of like for fun and kind of like give you guys my own opinion of how like when I battle things. So if you're kind of afraid of Digimon's in a lower rank, I'm sorry about that. If you think Digimon's at a higher rank than it should be, maybe that's true. Like this could be C rank, maybe, but I'm gonna put it there. DOT protection, it could be useful. I've seen some. It was annoying. If you can't wipe it, it's annoying that it's there. This guy better than the rest. Alfamon, that's where I'm gonna put him here. I feel like, or here, because he tanks a little bit. He survives. He could take a hit, and he hits these calm Digimon that are still like relevant. So I'm gonna put him A rank, but I want to say it's B rank. But yeah, I'm gonna put him there. Bancho Lilimon. I'm gonna put it here because I've seen some play with it. I've seen some people have like a really good tank team, and they have her. Not that Lilimon does much, but there's that. This one's trash. Don't use this one. This one increases your damage, so anything that increases my damage, I'm gonna put it there. I feel that's a good spot. Rosenmon is not even the good one. The Blackboard Green one, that one's a shame. This one's not so good. And this one, okay, I would put it here, but this one goes right next to this one. And listen, guys, you might say it's better than Creepymon. However, no, like not necessarily. I did have mine to 105, level 105 Creepymon, and honestly, it survives better than this guy. Well, they both survive. This doesn't do too much crazy damage, except it allows my whole team to counter more. And with Fade being a thing, like now with the two Zords, it's really annoying when my stuff dies. Even when I don't have, when I have zero counter on my whole team, like no abilities, no moves, no chips, plugins. I'm thinking Digimon Links. I still counter, so I don't want to increase that counter, and it's pretty annoying. That's why sometimes I like him a little bit better. But yeah, there's that. This one's trash. I hate how I pulled so much of that. Oh, this one. Zwart. Zwart's gonna be S rank. Zwart. This is one of those things where I say like, it depends on what team, because in a tank team, with this one, let's just get that heavy Leomon up there. This and like something else that's like, protecting your whole team. he keeps healing you know, like it's like what the heck, I can't get rid of it. And then when you're going tank versus tank, this is the most annoying thing ever. However, if we're going like all glassy, like, oh, let's go full on damage, yeah, he's gonna die quick. But with all this protection and like diverting damage instead of he getting it, and then he hits you with fade, and then you slowly start dying. Yeah, that's why he's S rank. He's not SS because by himself he doesn't do much. Talking about SS rank, let's just put Leomon there. Right now he's very good. However, yeah, with hit with DLTs, if it's out, but if it has more than 50%, it's gonna survive. It's not gonna die from DOT because you have to hit it twice with the DOT. The second time with like 50% HP. So there's that. Usually accompanying a tank team, you know, with more tenacious Digimon. But definitely SS rank right now. Right now, guys. Honestly, all these Digimons in a month or two could all easily be like dethroned real fast. So keep that in mind. So whenever you guys watch these, the bonds of crap, like these, okay, I'm gonna put them here just because people love to use them. Not C rank, just not here. I guess they could have their use, but I've seen so many like Super Awaken. You know what? Super Awaken your favorite Digimon. You know that's good. That's how to play the game. You know, have fun. Defense. I'm gonna put A rank just because it is support. Just support. It doesn't do anything crazy by itself either. These two increases your defense. It's pretty good. That's why this guy, for example, is in honorable mentions because this is like a pseudo mega. It fits the same role as these guys and does a very good job, if I may say so. You know, the bird. I'm just gonna put it here just because it has pumped up stats and it is annoying when it revives. Brave reduces cooldown timer for Brave. Not really relevant right now. Rusty Tyrannomon. It's not so good. Yeah, don't even bother using him. Rave Mod. Rave Mod is A rank. Definitely. Only because it's like a Brave killer. And what is Brave? Where is Brave? You know, like there's that to consider. Maybe later on it could have some use. The thing is that, okay, you want to have him a calm team because it could increase your, what's his name, your crit rate, right? You could have these three. Then someone comes like, what's his name? Dukemon CM. He comes out and yeah, Galamon CM. Whichever way you want to call him is the same thing. Um, yeah, you have to be picky on what Digimons you have because you're gonna want something to increase your own defenses. Do you have room for him? That's the question. Maybe you're not gonna use these two, but use this one. Trust it's space issues become a thing, you know. So I'm gonna put him there. I put him a little bit higher because once he nukes, like it doesn't. He don't care what type you are. He'll nuke. Unless you have like too much defense, and then that's a different story. There's been a lot of times, depending on my opponent's heavy Leomon, where this guy just kind of kills him before like he does anything, and I appreciate those times. Rosemon, I'm gonna put a B rank. It kills tenacious Digimon. Honestly, I've seen. Okay, I went against a Rosemon one time and killed my this guy like it was nothing. Like it just kind of like just smacked it, and I was like, oh, okay, that sucked. Well, the problem with that is, you need to level her up, and I'm not sure if we had to super awaken her. You have to revolve the team to like boost her damage and stuff. I don't want to build a team around this one because even though Tenacious is kind of relevant, I want something that's gonna last me a little bit longer. It's gonna do a little bit better, you know. So there's that. This guy right now, honestly, I think he's great. He wipes SS rank because it totally shifted my team, you know. Um, you see, and then that's where I'm a little biased. Maybe it's S ranked because it doesn't do crazy amount of damage. But it does a lot of good things. Like it's fast, it's really fast. Um, it lowers your opponent's power slash tech. It also wipes, and poison could come in handy sometimes. There's been times where it comes in handy, and there's been times where a Zolongmon is there, and then like it has a little bit of HP, but it has that damn evade, and I kill it with him because you know he passes through evade. So I think he's an excellent support Digimon. One of the best support Digimon I guess we kind of have right now. So I will put him in an SS rank. I do believe he's SS rank. Um, Beelzemon, Not really SS rank. I'm gonna put him A S rank right now. Um, and listen, guys, like I've been using Beelzemon. I remember I said I had like another account, um, and he doesn't do as much as I thought he would do. He needs to be accompanied by something that's gonna support or increase his damage, and that's what we're gonna talk about in a bit. Zulongmon, excellent Digimon. Uh, Statuses. It's really annoying. You could really do something with statuses. It's a coin toss though. It really is. And because it's a coin toss, I'm not gonna put it S rank. I'm gonna put it A rank only because it's a coin toss, guys. Um, it's either gonna like give all statuses to your opponent, and you're gonna be like, "Oh yeah, I got this in the bag. It's nothing," or it's gonna be like, "Oh, nothing hit. Oh, okay, I lost." You know, like it could be that kind of thing. Duffmon, let's just put a D rank. And this guy, finally, we got around to this guy, S rank. He's not SS rank because he can't carry himself. He's a support Digimon. I know it's kind of contradicting because he's support, and Leomon's kind of support, but this guy just sponges up too much damage. It's really annoying to deal with. This one, it does too much. But this guy, its one purpose is to increase your damage. Not that it does crazy damage itself, you know, like it's okay. But accompanied with this guy, like he's gonna do some damage. Not only that, this is gonna how the team's gonna be look. Honestly, this is just this. This is a team. Not that this team is SS rank, but a squad of 5. Like lower your opponent's defense and blah blah blah. I mean lower their damage. It has a wipe. Um, and then heavy Leomon tanks better. If you have defense increased, it could be wiped. But with him, you're lowering your opponent's attack. You don't have to worry about your thing being wiped, right? You're debuffing your opponent instead of buffing your own Digimon, and that's always kind of like OP in this game. Um, this guy will absorb damage, so this is your protection squad, and this is going to do damage. And because this increases damage of this is going to do more damage, and this is going to do more damage by 80%, right? But it's also going to lower your opponent's power resistance, potentially defense if you activate one of his skills. So this is a good squad. This is the squad right here. This looks kind of like spicy, so there's that. But still S rank. This one could die, I said. This one could die depending on the team. This one could easily die. It has no protections. And these have no protections, but their stats, and these are pretty good. As for some people, there's going to be SS rank, depending on your team, depending on stuff. But there's that. Yeah, like this video got pretty long. That's why I said some of these I'm just going to kind of skip over. So these are just really good. This, like I said, this one wins matches, survives till the end. This one like protects you a lot of like support kit. These are really good, but could die. They really are depending on your team sometimes. These could be added to your team and they'll be very good. Honestly, you can't go really wrong. Like I guess maybe these could be used. I still use Lucimod to this day a lot. So this could even be higher rank if you want to, but because of its survivability, I kind of put it down there. Crit, anti-crit could easily be wiped nowadays. There's just little support, better support than this, I think. That's why I put it up there. These are usable. Healers only with a tank team. Let's just straight up just kind of talk about that. Like healers just with a tank team. So let's kind of put this in. Yeah, healers just with a tank team. This one crit. This is better than this, to be honest. Not even there. It does it longer at this point, but this better survives better than this. These are not going to make or break your team. This, if you have to use it, honestly, if you have to only, don't use this. But yeah, it could change. Like I said, if you guys have a different opinion, let me know down in the comments. I'm always open to see how other people kind of use their characters, I guess. But yeah, it's just my personal opinion. Even some of these, even though I placed them in these ranks, sometimes I could be a little iffy. Like I said, I could want to put something in B rank more than A rank. Imperial Dromon's still very good. It wipes permanent defense, permanent power. And that's why he's better than all these. That's why he's A rank still. He takes away these guys' defense, so there's that. Honorable mentions, guys. These are not megas. However, Hackmon, this guy, for Rosinmon, once it comes out, it reduces the cooldown timer. That's the thing. This guy, let's put him next to over there. This one increases HP. This one increases HP too. Maybe not so. This one's definitely very good because it replaces a Mega. Honestly, if you guys don't have it, where is it? Oh, and there's another one, Chimeramon. Chimeramon does the same thing. It's just not here. Digimon that increase your attack could help you nuke. The thing is, anything right here, you could honorable mentions because like if you have like a Digimon that's really gonna nuke, and you put a 5-man team and put 4 of these weaker Digimons, you could potentially get the 27-point win. Either you nuke your opponent and like these die and then you get 27 points, or you nuke and you get 28 points. Depending on what Digimon. Once Rosinmon comes out, that's gonna be a very popular strategy. It was in JP for a long time. Putting like weaker Digimon to lower your opponent's defense, increase your own tech, increase your own power, and all that stuff. And because they're so weak, you get scaled down to weaker opponents, and that's an actual thing to do in PvP. So you're going against weaker opponents with one Digimon that's super awakened and it's gonna nuke everything. So these are honorable mentions that could be used, I guess. But that's it. Let me know what you guys think. Hope this video was helpful. Remember to like, subscribe, and I'll catch you guys in the next one. Bye.